Hello aspirants, I am Karthikeyan from Inkar IAS Academy. Today we are going to discuss about the 9th January current affairs. The topic taken from the Lily edition. The topic is the right to food and the struggle with the PDS. First of all, the topic comes under our mains topic GS to government policies and interventions on development in various sectors and issues arising out of the design and implementation. Why it is in the news? First of all, the news, the right to food and the struggle with the PDS is most of people, especially in the Mushar community who seeks the available benefits of the PDS, neither have rescues nor the knowledge to interact the online processes. This situation has been aggressively explored by the middleman who charges some of his 3,000 3,000 to have a ration card made. So the bureaucratic hurdles and the reason for the substantial number of households and found themselves remove the PDS roles and also part of the North, Central and also East India. In 2023, the report discussing the right to food of the context of Jharkhand. Similarly, a few days ago, there was another report was in the context of the Odisha. So the report highlighted something alarming that a substantial number of households have been removed from the roles of the PDS. The disturbing situation that is not limited to the Jharkhand, Odisha, Bihar and also many states. So we need to concentrate on that. Bihar was that is a supply crisis when ration are needed the most at the time of the COVID-19 pandemic, since there is a communities which continue to want the stable supply of ration and also they can extremely marginalized community. So first of all, the right to food, we must know why we need the right to food. Food security. The right to food refers to the basic human right to access the adequate, safe and nutritious food to maintain a healthy life and also dignity. That is a critical aspects of economic social rights recognized by various international treaties, including the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights, and also there is a international covenants of economic, social, cultural rights, and also there is a Article 21 of our Indian Constitution, which guarantee the right to life and personal liberty of the people. That is a landmark development in India. That is a Union versus PUC, the People of Union Civil Liberties, filed a petition Supreme Court to leading a significant expansion of the right to food. The Supreme Court intervened. The public distribution system is integrated child development services or midday meal schemes are the main important for India. So they can strengthen these three things by the Supreme Court's interventions. First of all, we must know what is food security. The food security is a United Nations Committee and World Food Security means all the people at all time have physical, social, economical access, and also there is a sufficient, safe, nutritious food to meet their food preferences and the dietary needs. First of all, food security contributions. The following three elements is important. First is food availability. The food must be available in sufficient quantity and on a consistent basis. It's considered as a stock or production. Given area, given the capacity to bring the food from elsewhere, is a trade to aid. That is a food access. The second thing is we need to regularly acquire adequate quantities of food through purchase, home productions, or barter system, gift or borrowing of food, aid, etc. And also we need to have the food utilization. That is, a consumer food must have positive nutritional impact. So people entitled cooking, the storage, hygiene practices, individual health, water and sanitation, feeding, the sharing practices with the household. And also there is a food security is a closely related to the household resources, disposal income, and also there is a socio-economic status. It is strongly interlinked with each other. So the food prices, global environmental change, water, energy, agriculture growth. So these are the main constraint. First of all, why food security is important for a nation? For boosting the agriculture, for having a control to food prices, for economic growth, trade opportunity, and also we need to increase the global security and stability, and also improved health and healthcare. These are the main criteria we need. That is very important for the nation. The food security in India. First of all, the insecurity concerns the famine, Bengal famine in the 1943 during the British colonial era. This is a 2 million to 3 million people persist due to the perished due to the starvation. There is a main independence and initial rush in the industrialization while ignoring the agriculture. This will be concern that exposed to the vulnerability of the severe shocks and food security. The country went through a green revolution in the 1960 and early 1970, enabling a overcome productivity stagnation and to significant improved food grain production. So the green revolution was followed by the white revolution, which was initiated and its operation food during the 1970s to 1980s. The national initiative has to revolutionize the liquid milk production and also marketing in India. This will make the India is the largest producer of the milk. So there is a many concerns regarding this food security. India is currently a largest number of undernourished and also people. India currently has the largest number of undernourished people in the world. It's around 195 million, and also we have 47 million, or 4 out of 10 citizens in India do not meet the full human potential with the chronic undernutrition or stunning. The agricultural productivity in India is extremely low. When concerned, the composition of the food basket increasingly shifting away from the cereals and high value agriculture commodities like fish, eggs, milk, and meat, which is comes to protein inflation. What are the challenges in the food security? First of all, we must know there is a many challenges. There is a climate change is one of the reason. That is a higher temperature and unreliable rainfall making a farming difficult, and also there is a climate will impact the crop and livestock, forestry, fisheries, aquaculture, and it can cause the socio-economic consequences. There is a lack of access of the remote areas is one of the reasons. The tribal communities, the habitation, that remote terrain areas, the difficult terrain areas or practices subsistence farming had led to the significant economic backwardness. There is an increase in the rural to urban migration is also one of the major problem. That is a migration will create a population burden on one place. So this is a insufficient housing, increased food insecurity, and also there is a overpopulation is one of the problem that main concern in India. Inadequate distribution of food is also one of the main problem. That is there is no any definite food distribution system. It has so many red tapeism in the BPL. That is a deserving beneficiary of the subsidy are excluded on the basis of the non-ownership of below poverty line status. This criteria to identify the household BPL is arbitrary and varies from state to state. And also there is a biofuel infusions. There is a growth of biofuel market reduce the use of the growing food crops, and also there is a conflict is one of the reason. That is a we can the food can be used as a weapon for the enemy, cutting off food supplies in order to gain ground. So this is one of the reason, and also there is a unmonitored nutritious programs. The many nutritious program there is need to improve. There is a planted the country, but this not properly implemented. There is a lack of coherent food and nutrition policy in India, and also there is a corruption is main reason, and also we have the corruption is a headache for all the country all over the world. So India is also one of the reason for this food security. And we have many government initiative. First of all, the food security mission, that is a mission centrally sponsored scheme launched in 2007. It aims to increase the production of rice, wheat, pulses and coarse cereals, and also there is a commercial crops through the area expansion and productivity enhancement. And also we have the Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. This Yojana initiated in 2007 and allowed the state to choose their own agriculture and allied sector development. So it is covered, centrally sponsored, and also it's covered all India. And also we have the e-marketplace, that is a program which is electronically natural agricultural product or market or to connect all the regulated wholesale product produce markets through a pan India trading portal. And also there's a massive irrigation and soil water harvesting programs can be done by the recent developments. So the government has significant step to combat under the malnutrition over the past year, so they can provide the midday meal schemes and all. So these are the main criteria to improve the system. And also Anganwadi system, subsidized grain, these are the important government initiative to enhance the food security. And also we have the Food Security Act NFSA 2013, which is legally entitled up to 75% of the rural production and 50% of the urban population to receive the subsidized food under the targeted public distribution system, that is a TPDS. And also we have the international organization involved for the Food Security Act, that is a Food Security Organization FAO, that established the agency by the United Nations by in 1945. This is a one of FAO strategic objective to eliminate hunger, insecurity, and also malnutrition. There is a World Food Program, that is a 1963 respondent for food emergency and also program for the combat hunger worldwide. And also there is an International Fund Agriculture Development founded in the 1977, which focus on rural poverty reduction, working with the rural population in developing countries and also eliminate the poverty. And also there is a World Bank, International Fund for the Agriculture, that is a founder 1977, that can give the focus on poverty reduction and elimination of the poor people. And also World Bank, that is a founded in 1944. The World Bank actively involved in the funding of food projects and also programs. And also United Nations Environment Program is one of the program that established in 1972, which give the providing guidance and governance to the environmental issue. And finally there is a high level task force, that a force global food and nutrition security, which established UN Secretary General. This aims to promote the comprehensive unified response on the international community challenge. And finally there is a SDG goal 2, that is end hunger, achieve the food security and improved nutrition, which will promote the sustainable agriculture. So these are the main international initiatives. And also we have so much of steps taken by Indian government, that is a distributive cultivatable land, that is a land we can provide for the farmers to improve the technology cultivation, and also we can provide the irrigation facility, availability of better quality seeds, fertilizers. And also that we have the aeroponics and hydroponics techniques, that is a system grown without soil, plant grown in the in this way to take water and nutrition efficiently. This method can be used in the areas of poor soil quality and erosion. And also adoption of crops techniques, like such as the system rice intensification method, rice production contribution resilience. So these are the main techniques can get the better yield it's achieved. And also we have the planting crops with the lower water requirements, there is a remaining vegetative cover between the crops. And also we have the crop diversification, that is a highly profitable and stability in production highlighted the importance crop diversification. Legumes alternative with the rice, so wheat growing non-cereal crops such as oilseed, fruits and vegetables. This will give the soil fertility. So these are the main steps taken by Indian government to ensure the food security. There is a many strategy for the better food storage. That is a blue revolution is one of the thing that is a sea, lakes, rivers can be used to provide food and nutrition, fish, and very good source of protein. Also, we have include the biotechnology and appropriate technology, and also we have give the nutrition program and revamp the program, and also we have the effort made by the conventional health departments, and also we have the local community education and awareness programs. The cooperative play important role for the food security, and by the way the fostering the rural growth or food security is a nation ensured in the citizen to have the enough nutritious food available for the seasonal and capacity by food and acceptable quality. So the food security is important for India to give the food security will enhance the economic development in India. PDS, Public Distribution Program. This program is distributing subsidized food and non-food item to the poor, in managed jointly by the central and state government. The government process and transport food grains, which state government can handle the distribution through the fair prices. So these are the main key function of the fair price shops, and also we have the components, that is a key components. First of all, the food grains distribution, wheat, rice, sugar, and kerosene is distributed at subsidized price, and also we have the fair price shops. The fair price shops, which are eligible outlets, that is a families purchase food grains from these shops, and also we have targeted PDS, that is introduced 1997 to improve the food distribution by targeting the family below poverty line. It categorizes household by below poverty line and above poverty line. We have the challenges. First of all, there is a inefficiency in the leakage. There is many leakage in the system, black marketing, artificial shortage, and we have to identify the beneficiaries. One of the reasons, that is a exclusion of the deserving people, is inclusion of the ineligibles or main concern, and also we have the poor infrastructure to fast shops suffer in irregular supplies, inadequate storage facility, and also poor management. There is a quality food grain, so that is a complaints that substandard quality of food, and also we have the dependency of the distribution of marketplace, that is a main concern. Distortion of the local agricultural markets, this affecting the farmers income, and also we have many reform, that is a computerization and digitalization. We done the digitalized ration card for the beneficiary, and also we make the direct benefit transfer by the bank accounts, and also we have initiated the Aadhaar based identification, and also one nation one ration card for launch to enable the migrants can access PDS anywhere of India. And also we have the National Food Security Act 2013, that is provide the subsidized food grains approximately 2/3 of the Indian population, and also give the priority household receive 5 kg food grains per month per person, and also we can cover the 75% of the rural and 50% of the urban population, and also Antyodaya Anna Yojana household are enacted 35 kilogram per household per month. The right to food is integral of human dignity and social justice. So we need to concentrate more on the PDS and also the food security system. Thank you so much.